All right, so today we're doing a bit of a product review. One product I honestly have to say has helped me stop snoring. Um, yeah, I'm a little emotional about this, and I know it sounds a little dumb to be emotional about a product. This is the product, by the way, but the reason I get a little emotional about this is because my girlfriend, I snore really badly, and real bad. It's rough. Um, this product has helped a lot. Now, one of the things is, I mean, when my girlfriend and I eventually moved in together, we're going to have separate beds to make life easier, just in case I do snore, especially on work nights. I think that's healthy. I think that's one of the things that helps a relationship maintain is actually having separate spaces to sleep. Reason for that is because, think about it. Let's say I do snore a little bit. Actually, this has prevented a lot of snoring for me. It's not proven. There's no scientific study. It's not medical advice, but this has helped for me. I mean, talk to your doctor, but I love this stuff. It opens the nasal passages. I'll even show you guys how to put one on. So these just kind of look at the packaging here. I'll have a link in the description below. By the way, just as a quick thing, I'm an Amazon associate. So anything you purchase, any link that you click that's an Amazon link, and when you open that link and you purchase something, I may get a small commission, which is pretty dope. And that is at no extra cost to you, by the way, which is really cool. So it helps support the channel, and I really appreciate it more than you guys could ever know. But I'm going to show you guys actually how to put it on. These are the ones that I purchased specifically. They do a really good job, and I'll admit, I got kind of a, what do you call it? It's a tough way to describe it. My nose can get a little greasy. It's not too bad though, but if your nose does tend to get a little bit greasy, I think it could have an effect. But even while my nose gets a little greasy, these actually stay on. Oh, by the way, here they are. Here, I'm opening it up. And so this is the, this is it. So how do you open this? You're probably wondering. Well, you look at this, you see the tan side. You don't really need to do anything here, but this is where it's at. It's separated between two little things. So I'm going to bend it a little bit. Open. And oh, it's a little tricky. I want to show you guys that. Boom. Now that I got that, this could be a little bit tough. So I'm going to do this on camera here. I'm going to try to, all right, try to. I think that went on properly. As you can see, I totally messed that up. I'm only really doing this one for demonstration purposes. It's usually best to look yourself in a mirror and put it on. I'm just going to leave it as it is. But look, you could tell I kind of, it's definitely on there in a weird way. It's definitely, but it's still expanding the nasal passages, which is the most important thing about this product. Is packaging may vary, just to let you guys know. But yeah, breathe right strips, man. This is the creme de la creme, one of my favorite products. As you can see, it stays on the nose really well. It's got a decent adhesive. I have pretty sensitive skin, so it does a pretty good job. It is composed of latex. Make sure that you look at all the ingredients, all the things associated with it before making the purchase. Obviously, you got to take a few moments to make sure this is a good purchase for you. But the best part about it is I use these strips when I'm sleeping. And even if I'm on my back, I still snore. So I still have that problem, but it's not as bad. I am able to get more air within the nostrils. One of the biggest parts about this that I've come to enjoy is I feel pretty rested. I feel like I'm getting enough oxygen. But I do sleep on my side primarily. Like I actually just, I don't even use a pillow. Oddly enough, most people are a little blown away. When my girlfriend first got with me together with me, she was surprised I don't use a pillow. So I don't use any pillow while I'm sleeping on my side. It's the funniest thing in the world. So as you can see, my neck, surprisingly, I don't have any neck problems, but I attribute that to not sleeping with a pillow. I personally think it's healthier to sleep without a pillow in the long run. I think it toughens you up a little bit, and you adapt. People don't realize that you adapt when you sleep without a pillow. It takes a bit, for sure. But I want to kind of start a no pillow movement. You know what I mean? As much as I love the My Pillow guy, I just want to let you know I'm a huge fan of the My Pillow guy. Overall, I mean, this is what the packaging looks like. Here's kind of the back end for you. I get it. I prefer getting the 30 pack. They do have different packs. I think they even have like 70 packs. But I would give this a try. You can check out the current price by clicking the link. And like I said, as an Amazon associate, when you click the link and purchase the product, I may get a small commission at no extra cost to you. So that's a huge deal to me. And I really don't like to take out of my my viewers' pockets. But, you know, you guys do consume my content, and I want to make sure it's, you know, with as little repercussions as possible, if that makes sense. I don't want you guys to spend money on, you know, keeping the show alive. I want to be able to sell you products to keep the show alive, and I think that's kind of the deal. I think it's a good deal. I think it forces me to work on my sales pitches. I enjoy actually promoting products that I use quite frequently. So this is one of them. I'm proud to be a Breathe Right strip guy. I really am. I didn't think I'd like these so much, but it's really been kind of a wonder. You know, quite a bit of a wonder. I do need to do a review on my yoga ball that I use as my chair. You know, as I'm trying to find ways to just feel better at the end of the day. And when you're doing healthy stuff, the right stuff, I mean, you have a better outcome. And that's, you know, kind of the whole point about it. Let's see, I'm going to upload this probably here really soon. It's funny, when I do these are all one take, by the way. I don't actually do any real editing to these videos. I just do one take because, you know, nobody likes jump cuts. Even if the person makes errors, I think people like a more natural sounding video. And you get these stupid reviews where they're just like, blah, 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 because they make so many errors. But don't be afraid to make errors, by the way. I think one take reviews are all you really need. You don't need to be perfect with your delivery. That is the way I do it. Breathe Right strips, though, man, I've gotten so used to these. They fit my nose properly, look at that. That fits the nose perfectly. I don't know if you guys can see the right side of my face, but it's perfect. Yeah, overall, I love this product. I really do. It's I don't think my relationship was in any danger because of my snoring. I don't think that at all. But I don't, you know, I care about my girlfriend a lot. And I'm trying not to get emotional. It's just, I don't want her to suffer because of my loud ass snoring. So, and also, I got to take into account the neighbors probably. Because I sleep with my window open. So I wear one of these right before bed every night. And I'm happy about it. And, you know, honestly, talk to a doctor, see if this is good for you to wear while you're sleeping. There are some ingredients that people should be aware of. Not ingredients, I should say, but materials that these are constructed of. But yeah, it's also a drug-free way to relieve nasal congestion caused by allergies, cold, and deviated septums. It's flexible, spring-like band, open nasal passages, made of breathable, form-fitting material. It fits larger noses, which is one of the reasons why I love Breathe Right strips. I tried the Equate ones because they are less expensive, but honestly, I'll pay the little bit extra to get quality. And you're not really paying that much to get the Breathe Right strips, but the Breathe Right strips are worth it. And hopefully you guys, if you guys can, it supports the channel. It really does. And I've always kind of wanted to be a salesman. So this is kind of, it's a little selfish of me, but I do this because, one, I want to sell products. I want to make a little commission, but at the same time, I want to let people know what works for me, because maybe what works for me could work for some people. I don't know. It may not work for you at all. You're going to be like, this guy sucks. But the point I'm trying to make is I really hope this works for you. Like I said, talk to a doctor. You know, you may actually have real bad sleep apnea, and I don't want to be responsible for anything wrong. So I always say consult the doctor. Always. This is fun to use when exercising, though. When I play basketball, I didn't actually play basketball with it today, oddly enough, but I've been feeling like I'm in better shape, so I don't need it as much. But honestly, if I'm playing like 3 hours, 4 hours of intense competitive pickup ball, putting one of these on can be a real huge relief. So, if I can figure out how to point. This is the product. Hi, Michael Garza here with Breathe Right strips. I'm trying to be like Billy Mays. That is failing, by the way. But yeah, hopefully you guys click on the link, purchase it, get me a commission, and support the channel. And like I said, no extra cost to you. This is honestly the best product I've ever used. And that is not even an exaggeration, by the way. I wish it was. But anyway, I do want to thank you guys for taking the time to view this episode, to view this review, and I hope it helps in some way. Give it a try. Worst case scenario, it's $11 that you didn't want to spend, or you should always want this. If you need this product, I think you should probably get it. If you don't, then maybe recommend this video to somebody. It might help them out. So, but yeah, you guys saw me put it on. Of course, it was in a really crappy way, but that's okay though. It didn't come on perfect. It went on a little lopsided, but when you're in front of a mirror, it's a lot easier. Doing it in front of the camera, I have to look at a few angles and be like, ugh. So the way I put it on was total garbage. Just want to let you know that. But anyway, I will let you guys go. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, for checking out this product. I really hope it helps you out more than anything. Breathe Right strips. Got the link in the description below. And I think so we'll call that a day. Thank you guys. Bye for now.